Hi, welcome to the video. This video is mainly dealing with me changing the diff on my Suzuki Carry. When I got the van, it was very noisy. It would whine, and I knew it was a job that I had to do, and I couldn't put it off. So I went to Manchester. I bought a diff off a breaker, and it seemed pretty good. And as you can see by the pictures, the existing diff was pretty bad, pretty grim. Now, I had tried to pay someone to do it for me, and basically everyone wanted a lot of money, and some of them said they would deal with the seal at the front but not with the rest of it, etc, etc. So hence I decided to just do it myself and go and get a decent diff. Now, thankfully, the diff I got from Manchester looked in really good shape. It seemed dry. It moved nicely. There was no play in it. So I think I was quite lucky, really, to find a good one. So if you've watched my other videos, you know I'm obsessed with painting everything with Smooth-Right. So I used a bit of Hammerite on this, and I thought it looked quite good. I brushed it all down, got all the loose stuff off, and give it a coat of Hammerite. And it's all looking pretty good. And but then, obviously, when you see underneath, you see that where the old diff was leaking, it had just shot the entire underneath with oil and crap everywhere. And so I had to remove it. So I decided to drop the fuel tank a little bit for better access, and obviously disconnect the handbrake, and basically started to degrease the underneath and prep it for some Smooth-Right. Rub down anything that was loose and try and get it as clean as possible, ready for the Smooth-Right. I also had to make my own brake pipes because I wasn't happy with the brake pipes that were on, and I bought a kit off Amazon, and I found it pretty good, to be honest with you, and I done all that myself. Now, the oil underneath really had probably protected some of the underneath from rust, so I was quite pleased with what I found when I took the oil off, and I basically just cleaned it, degreased it, got as much rust off as I could, and prepped it. Now, I used quite a lot of degreaser, but it needed to come off because obviously I need to see if the new diff was leaking once I'd put that on. So I didn't want any oil under there, and I just needed to get it all prepped up before I actually take the plunge and take the diff off. So then I get to the fun bit of actually painting on the Smooth-Right, and I went for black for the underneath. I just thought, well, it's going to get dirty under there, and I got lots of black Smooth-Right, so I thought it looked quite good. I couldn't get everywhere, obviously, but I put it everywhere I could, nice and thick. So eventually we got the diff in, but we did have to cut a few of the bolts, well, the nuts, which was a real pain, and I did have to go out and buy some stainless bolts to put in, but it's on and it's secure, and I was quite happy with it, but it was a mission. Luckily, I had my friend Andy to help me remove the bolts, and so thanks, Andy, much appreciated, mate. And I thought the Smooth-Right looked good, the drums looked good, and so I started to clean the nipples. They were pretty grubby, so a bit of a wire wheel in a drill, and I know I could have replaced them, but I didn't have any to hand, so I thought it looked pretty good. And I used them, and I sorted the brakes, and I was quite happy with myself. Test drive went well, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.